What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome to my guide for Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. In this video, I'm going to be showing you, bar none, the fastest way possible to get level 99. Now, this is largely useless in Tactics unless you are going for the stat maxing route where you are going to constantly level up and level down, in which case, you're going to want to level up as fast as possible. So, how do we do this? Well, there are actually two ways depending on when you want to do this. The first starter method is basically going to be getting your first level 99 character, and by far the easiest way to do this is actually with Ramza using the abilities from his medal command, which are basically his squire abilities. Now, you can basically just spam focus and tailwind over and over and over again to basically earn a little EXP every single turn, and using the automated AFK method with the AI, you can essentially AFK your way to level 99 on your first character. That is the boring starter method. Be careful doing this though on your first playthrough, as random encounters will level up with you, and it will make random encounters much more difficult. Okay, let's say you have one level 99 character now, and you want to start leveling up your other characters to basically level up and then level down to stat max. How do you do it? Well, first of all, I strongly recommend using Ramza for this approach. Leave him at 99, and then you also want to make sure he actually has his medal ability equipped, along with knowing Tailwind. Likewise, you also want the critical recover HP skill. This comes from a monk, and if the unit receives damage and is in critical condition, you fully restore the unit HP. As for the other abilities, they really don't matter much at all. Like, seriously, they really don't matter at all. So you can throw on whatever you want there, like heavy armor, for example, or shields. It's entirely up to you. Right, okay. With that, we now have our main character at level 99. We have him equipped up, and then we're basically going to work on one of these level 8 units here just to show off the method, as Final Fantasy Tactics does something a little bit interesting. You see, the way you earn EXP in Tactics is it is based on your level and the level of what you are actually fighting. So, for example, a level 90 unit attacking a level 90 unit will generate a little bit of EXP, but nothing too major. If you actually really want to make the most of EXP gains, the real way of actually doing it is going to be using a low-level character to attack a high-level character. Think more Final Fantasy II, for example. So basically, you might already have figured it out from what I just said, but we are essentially going to be attacking ourselves. Now, what we're going to do is, using a couple of our units here, we are going to go around and just kill everything first, except for one enemy. Now, you saw there that I gained a little bit of EXP, nothing too major or anything like that, but still not a truly terrible amount. Now, I'm actually going to leave this unit there because we're going to trap that chocobo and we're going to turn him into a toad. Now, what we want to do is, with that lone trapped chocobo, I'm going to use Ramza here to toad him. You don't have to use Ramza as a toad. Anybody can do this. It is perfectly fine. And then we're just going to wait there. Now what I'm going to do, okay, is we're going to bring this monk out a little bit. So we'll just bring him out to there. And then we're going to move our low-level character into the trap. So basically, we're just going to sort of leave... In fact, no, we're going to do this a little bit smarter instead. We'll put that monk there, and then this monk can go ahead and just move up, starting to kill everything else. It doesn't matter about the toad, really. We don't technically need to leave it trapped. We'll trap it again later. Now, with Ramza, okay, we are going to move Ramza... Oh, well, that was the plan. So we'll just have to wait for the next turn for that. Let's move this monk up as well, and then they can just start killing everything. So what we want to do now is we want to get Ramza and our low-level unit close together. Now, I could move that unit a little bit closer, but I don't really want to, because then we run the risk of it dying. Obviously, enemies here are much higher level. We are fighting level 99 enemies now, basically. So we really do not want to let our low-level unit anywhere near them, as they will basically just horribly murder them. It's okay, though. It's not a big deal. We're going to kill the other enemies, no problem. Now, let's move Ramza right next to our low-level unit. So here we have Ramza, right? And we're going to use Metal, and then we're going to use Tailwind. So this is an ability that increases the speed of the unit it is used on. We're going to use this on our level 8 Ivalice character. Now that will give Ivalice 1 point more speed as well. Obviously, you saw Ramza gained 1 EXP there, simply due to the fact he's level 99 and is using an ability on a level 8. So yeah, he's really not going to generate much EXP at all. It's perfectly fine though, don't worry, we're not here to level Ramza after all. We're here to level our level 8 character. Now let's just quickly go ahead and clean up some of these mobs really quick. Luckily enough, there's only 2 left. Right, okay. So we are now about to gain our next turn. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, ideally, you would bring a class with the Mystic Art ability and in duration, just so we can stone these units right here, okay? Then, the unit that we are leveling, ideally, you would give them the item command, or, at the very least, some way to cleanse stone. However, I've not done that just for the sake of this video, so we're just going to defend through the turns of these. So what we're going to do now with Ivalice is we're actually just going to attack Ramza, okay? Yes, we do 6 damage. However, look at that, 99 EXP. We just gained a level every single hit. So we're going to defend there. And obviously, with Ramza increasing the speed of that unit as well, that is going to get much, much faster. That unit's close to 9, but it's fine. It's just for the sake of this video after all, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So once again, we're going to use Ramza, use Tailwind to increase the speed of Ivalice, and then we're going to defend. And then what is going to happen at this point now, we're going to attack with Ivalice again, and we will also once again generate another full level. So every single time we use Ivalice to attack right now, we are going to gain another 99 EXP. There you go, 99 EXP. Now, unfortunately, you can't gain 100 EXP or higher in a single hit. Okay, you cannot gain 100 EXP in a single hit. So technically, you are gaining 1 level every 2 turns. However, that was because obviously we just leveled up right there. So it is, unfortunately, 2 turns this time. However, you're essentially going to be 2 turns one time, and then 1 turn the next time, and so on and so forth. So it does kind of balance out a little bit. It's just not every single turn is a level, unfortunately. However, this is still hands down by far the fastest EXP method for leveling characters up. Doing this method, you can take a character from level 1 all the way to 99 in about 30 minutes. Obviously, yes, you do need some little, increases. You already need a level 99 character and so on and so forth, but this is definitely more of an advanced tactic anyway. And one of the good news is, even though Ramza is taking damage, he will never actually die. Why? Because of the critical HP skill that we equipped on him from the monk. What that is going to do is, when he does eventually get low HP, which is going to take a good while, even when he does actually get low HP, when we hit him and he is in critical HP, that skill will activate, instantly fully healing him, meaning Ramza will never actually die. And obviously, the more tailwinds we get onto Ivalice here, the faster this method is going to get. As I said, you could speed this up a little bit more. However, we needed to bring Induration into this fight, which is a mystic ability, which I did not do. And then we would need 1 unit with the ability to cleanse. Now, you could also use Ramza for that if you really wanted to. Just make him a squire or a white mage. It doesn't matter. As long as he has some ability to cleanse, that would also work. The only prerequisite for Ramza is that he has the metal command. That is the only prerequisite for him, simply to speed things up that little bit more. And let's do another attack. So there we go, another level. Literally 3 levels gained in the process of this video. And the good news is, you will be gaining a level basically every single time now, all the way up until about level 80. It is honestly crazy how fast this is. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I really hope it has helped. Let me know down in the comment section if you're going to be abusing the level up, level down mechanics and going for max stats. I'm really curious just how many people are actually going to go for it. And of course, if you did enjoy or the video has helped, then by all means, please be sure to drop a like on the video, as it does help tremendously. Alternatively, you could also use YouTube's new hype feature, which is located just below the video player. And of course, if you want to see even more Final Fantasy Tactics guides, then take a look at the playlist, which is pinned at the very top of the description. Alternatively, you could also subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Until next time though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.